Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my studio. My name is Sylvain Rochon from homestudiologic.com. Let me ask you a question. Do you feel that you're stuck? Are you at the point where you start mixing and you're not going anywhere? You've got the tracks, you've got the DAW, you've got the instruments, but it's just not getting there. And back in 2020, when I first started, I was a loner producer. Well, actually, learning how to be a producer, using the YouTube videos like you're doing right now to educate myself on how to do the mixing and do the mastering and potentially get my music out to the world. But everything changed when I decided to join a community led by a teacher that completely changed my mindset. In today's video, I'm taking you inside Joe Gilder's community called Home Studio Corner VIP. This definitely changed my life as a promising producer. And I'll even show you how in that community, collaborating with other musicians gives a level up to your songs. Makes it possible, okay? And I'll even show you that one of my songs in 2024, it's got over 28,000 streams. So stick around. So before we talk about the community, let me talk to you about Mr. Joe Gilder. Joe is an incredible teacher in a sense that he makes everything easy. The way that he teaches forces you to get inside. It's that simple. When he talks about an EQ or compressor, he really makes the teaching very simple, and probably you saw him on YouTube. Like, I've got his channel right here, and he's got tons of videos on different subjects. This guy actually started in 2009 his YouTube channel, and this YouTube channel has been growing forever. So when I started back in 2020, I was using YouTube, like I mentioned earlier, to educate myself. And I was following Joe and I was following others, but actually Joe got me curious to find out more about him. And that's one day I decided to, hey, I'm going to look him up and go on his website and see who that guy is about. And that's when I saw this. This is homestudiocorner.com. And started to get inside and see what is there for me. And at that point, I made a complete decision to join his community and his teachings. He's like a mentor, and he tells exactly what you need to hear. But most of all, he pushes you to finish your music. And that was the most important part of my journey, is to finish my music and to learn the in-between. How do you get there? Well, I was able to do this with Joe. This is where you need to get in. Then when you are in this, if you click on my courses, this is what I've got available for me. I've got VIP, I'm a VIP member, masterclass and challenges. I've got the community, which I will get to soon. Home studio mixing, pro vocal production playbook, podcasts available to you, mix critiques. So if we go in mix critiques, every second week for an hour of time, members can submit a song that they're working on. And if Joe's randomizer, because since we are many members, he chooses like 12 or 14 songs. And we all listen on a stream to the submission, and when the song is over, Joe will give feedback to what he thinks of the song. And it really, really helps us to grow up. And on the side, you've got a chat where all the members attending the stream actually can comment and they can write their thoughts about the song being displayed. That's very nice. So let me show you exactly what happens when we're having a mixed critique.
Sylvain, excellent. Can't wait for the real sax, but that fake sax was not bad. Wonderfully done, masterfully done. Captures all the emotions. Man, wish my first song sounded like that. I have two notes. One's just a question. I'll get to that in a second. So here from a production standpoint, one thought I had.
There's so many things I would like to do. Here I'm sitting.
So obviously you did a great job of managing energy down and then up and then down and up and like keeping us on our toes energy wise. It felt too sparse in this first verse. Like that first chord here, it's as if you played like a double, like a whole note tied together over two measures. So it's just a...
There's so many things I would like to do. Here I'm sitting.
Like it's just, there's nothing happening and I lose the rhythm a little bit. So I'm not saying it needs to be big and rhythmic, but I almost just, if the piano could either go dum, dum, even just playing like half notes or a roll like bum, bo, do, 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 dum, da, dum, ba, something not busy, but playing more than it is right now. I think it would keep because I found myself kind of like, okay, where's the rhythm on this?
Just thinking of you. I know that life is not a game, but I hope that life for you and I.
It's just personal preference, but it almost feels like I've lost the tempo. Like with a click track, it probably sounds fine, but turning the click off, it feels like, I don't quite know where it is. And then I love how it builds. I love when the acoustic comes in there, gives it some rhythm, which is cool. And then right here, this turn after the chorus, same thing. It felt almost too sparse. Another two measures of just holding out a note. Almost feels like the end of the song. Except for that lead part. Everybody's just not playing. It almost feels timid. I would want it to be not busy, but maybe a little more busy, if that makes sense. Once it kicks in, then it's like, oh yeah, this is great. It's the sparse stuff's hard to do. I wanted just a little more movement, not even like full on banging out quarter notes, just a little more movement. And then the other thing, I love the key change. You let us know that it was coming, and it was glorious. There was something about the bass that bothered me.
I need you to stay.
There's something, you hear that? There's something going, woo, woo. Almost sounds like feedback. Let's find it. Let's find it. You probably know exactly what it is. I don't know what it is. It's maybe the bass. It's almost like a harmonic of something. And I heard it again on the outro. Because I heard it there and I wrote it down, then I heard it again here. So it's going for bum, bum, but I'm hearing it, something in there's going bum, like playing the 9. Y'all hear that? Boo. But it doesn't feel like something playing a note. It feels like a resonance or something. Instead of hitting on the, if it's in whatever key. Instead of hitting a D, it hits like an E. Which is kind of, it's cool higher up, but I don't know what it is. Something about it. Tone wheel harmonics from the B3, that could be it. So yeah, maybe EQ, find that boo frequency and just pull it out. It's not helping. It's making me, it feels like somebody played, what I thought was somebody played the wrong note, was what it came through as. I'm sure that's not what happened. It doesn't sound like it, but it just hit me weird. But man, we're nitpicking here because this is delightful. Well done, Sylvain. Got so big and epic. I love big and epic. All right, let's keep.
So, like you can see, when he does a critique, it's not always negative. He brings out the positive inside the track that you actually made, and he tells you what he heard. If he heard a bad frequency, if it's muddy at the bottom end, and then you go back to your mix and you fix it, or you evaluate to see if you agree with them, because you have a choice not to agree with Joe Gilder, but most of the time he's on the dot. So that's one thing that I wanted to show you. Another thing, when you get into the community. So that's the community. Let's go back. Community, boom, home community. So like I said earlier, the community is Joe Gilder and a bunch of musicians all over the planet sharing music. And it's very important for you to understand what's going on. The way that it works with Joe Gilder is that he actually forces you to create music. And he's doing it with challenges. Every month, I just wanted to show you something. This is the section of the Pro Vocal Production that you can purchase through his website. And they're not expensive, but they're fully worth it. So just a 10 seconds of actually how Joe works when he teaches.
Let's talk about cleaning up the vocal. If we were to kind of chunk out the vocal production process into steps, step 1 would be recording/production. Step 3 would be mixing. And step 2 would be this small step in the middle that sometimes doesn't even have to exist, but generally I need to do something in this step, which is editing. And then I would divide editing into tuning and cleaning up.
So you can see that the way that he makes his videos on the courses that he teaches, you almost feel like he's talking directly to you. And that's very important. And it really, really makes a difference in your mixing habits if you want. Now, community. What I find very interesting is how it's set up. Okay. First of all, you've got, we were talking about challenges. Okay, let's go. Now let's go back to challenges I was discussing. Every month, we've got a challenge to do. Give you an example. So 1 month, Joe can give us lyrics and say, okay, guys, make a song. You've got a month to take the lyrics, do the music, record the music, mix and master, and at the end of the month, every Thursday of each month, we get what we call a listening party, where for an hour of time, all the members were on the same type of stream you saw earlier, and Joe's randomizer decides which of the production will be shown there, and then you can, we all listen to the submissions and we make comments, and most of the time the comments are very positive and it helps you move on. But the most important thing is that it teaches us how to do it in a time frame. So that's where you go from stuck to being unstuck. It's by doing the reps. It's by doing it every month. And other example, 1 month he could give you a full song already recorded, then you have to mix it and mix it and master it. And at the end of the month, same thing. We have a stream. We have a month to do this. Sometimes you get an acoustic guitar track and a vocal, and you need to do everything else. For example, the February challenge from a great musician called Akko. He supplied Joe with his music, and we had an acoustic guitar track and a vocal. So I gave the members a screenshot of my screen, and this is how it sounds like. I'm just going to lower down the volume because this is a master. Just want to make sure that your ears are not blown off. This is Akko's
Till I
voice.
turn blue in the face.
Everything else is me. Drums, bass, guitars. It's a collaboration, and I'll talk about that very soon. But this is one of the challenges. And then we go into the live streams right here. Listening party of April 30th.
You could go big.
So it turns out that during this challenge of this month, well, actually it's a 3-month process. So the first month was January. So we had to bring an idea to the table. Just a fast recorded track of maybe you on an acoustic guitar singing lyrics that you wrote with a song idea. So easy. It turns out that the randomizer, I think that I was selected. Just hold on here. So that's an example. That's my song that was chosen by the randomizer.
Or set at -6. All right. Here we go.
What's good about Joe is that... What's good about Joe, sorry, I was trying to talk in the microphone while the music was playing, is that he actually shows what he thinks. His facial expression is worth a lot. And when he does a stank face, it means that he likes it. So if we go a little bit forward at the end of the song.
Be so strong.
So he's doing that stank face, clapping.
I'm on stage now, sing with me, show the world what.
Well, you get the picture. So we're having fun. Basically, we're simply having fun, and Joe makes it fun. And Joe always also gives free bonuses to VIP members. For example, if we go back to the live streams, he started a 3 series. Am I missing something? Live critiques. I'm in the live streams right here. What he calls the Durats workshop. Durats for him means actually get it right at the start. Meaning that when you're recording, make sure you do good recordings so that it makes your mixing a lot easier. And he's doing a 3-day workshop, so it's a total of 3 hours, live on Zoom, where you can ask questions and you learn. So that's the idea behind this, is to actually learn. Now, also through this community, I made some excellent friends. We can collaborate on this page with other members. And this is crucial to having a great song and being able to put music out there. Why? Because even if, like myself, I'm a drummer. My first instrument is drumming. I'm able to play piano a little bit. Enough to be able to record decent tracks. And in studio, it's easy to do multi-tracking. So my piano is normally done within a few tracks, and I'm able to make a decent piano track that makes sense for the song. Then I do my own bass. Again, I can use multi-track to achieve what my brain is hearing. And I do my own vocals. And guitars. I can chord a guitar. I can't do a solo. I don't know how to do a solo. I can teach myself, and that's my plan to do it in the future. But right now, I met one of the members. He's a guy from the UK. His name is Stuart. And Stuart is already a known producer in the UK, where he sells his services to people, producing, mastering, mixing. And we met on Home Studio Corner. And when I met Stuart, him and I realized that we're quite the same. Strange enough. Stuart is actually a multi-instrumental. So he plays the drum. I think he's a drummer first. But he also plays guitars, and he can do solos. He plays the keys. And one thing that Stuart doesn't do that I do, he doesn't sing. So that's where we collaborate. Stuart helps me with guitars and producing, and I help him with vocal. So, and just for example, we wrote a song together called Miles Apart. That is part of my album that I released the 28th of March, and it's on Spotify. So let's have a listen to how it sounds. For this.
In a way that your fingers curl, simply how can this be true? Suddenly, without knowing it, you seem.
So the way we collaborated on this piece is that actually Stuart wrote the music, I wrote the lyrics, and he actually recorded all the instruments. I was supposed to record the drums, but hey, he did a good job, so why not? I mixed and mastered, I mixed, mastered the song, and there it is. So collaborating is fabulous. Another example of collaborating, another member called Gary Dugan. That's Gary Dugan. I don't have his picture, but that's Gary Dugan. Helped me with the acoustic guitar on my song from the same album called Hummingbird.
was born with your name in my head, the dream of your sweet face.
Is that beautiful or not? Gary did a fantastic job on that guitar. Let's move on. Mara Flint. Mara Flint is an amazing guitar player. She helped me with the song Just Set Him Free from the same album. And this is what it sounds like.
There's just no excuse.
Getting to the solo, you want to hear that. She's amazing. What do you think of that? So, one other example, another member, Carm Vecchio, helped me with some acoustic guitars on this beautiful song called One, again from the same album. The electric guitar on this song is Stewart, but the acoustic is Carm. So another collaboration. Then that leads me to Jeremy Swanson. Jeremy asked me to help him with mixing and mastering on his amazing song that's got a very, very, very good story. I'm not going to go through the story, but Jeremy last week, or the week before, last week, actually released this song that I helped him, that I mixed. I also did bass and vocals for him that weren't there. It came in my brain and I recorded it and I sent the sample to him and he said, I like it. And it became part of the song. So.
Yes, here I stand, not knowing how this road ends. Though I am afraid to walk through the flames, I'm walking out of this furnace. You told me.
So what do you think, eh? Jeremy's got a very beautiful song. It turns out that right now, my wife wrote some lyrics and I made the music, and Stuart made the guitars on a song that we're working on right now. And I actually asked for the first time in my life to have someone else sing my song, well, my wife and I's song, and it's Jeremy. So Jeremy is working on it right now in his studio in Texas. I'm in Canada. And he's working on delivering me a lead vocal for this song. It's going to be epic. Trust me. I'm working on my second album, and this song, the new song, is part of the second album. But right now I'm thinking of maybe releasing it as a single because I love it. And finally, if you say, is it worth it to join Home Studio Corner and be a member? Absolutely. I joined in 2024 in March. And what's special about March, let's go back to challenges, What's special about March in Home Studio Corner is that they have what they call the March Madness Mixing Tournament, where we are given a song to mix. And then there's a challenge where we are competing against the members, and the best mix wins a gift certificate of $500 US from Sweetwater's, from Joe. And when I got in March 2024, I saw that challenge. I had 6 days to produce a mix and be part of the challenge. And I downloaded the tracks. And remember, I'm a freaking rookie. Sorry for the language. I'm a rookie. I just have the information that I've learned through videos on YouTube, which includes mostly Joe's video, and I mixed the song. And I was lucky because I won. I was a brand new guy 6 days before the challenge who mixed the song, delivered it, and won the challenge. Since then, I haven't won. Was eliminated. I did. The way that it works is really it's like a hockey tournament, if you want. So he pairs up members, and then he splits the songs into different portions. So the intro, verse 1, chorus 1, bridge, whatever comes next, and he listens, let's say, to my mix against yours, and he decides in the intro which of the two mixes got his attention and sounds good. And if you are chosen, you move on to the second part of the tournament until you get to the last, where there's a final between two members. That is extraordinary. And why, again, is it possible? Is it a good idea to join? Like I said, 2024. I have been stuck in my studio since 2020. And during that 2024, I started to take Joe's courses, and it was the best investment I ever did. And I published my song, Sing a Song, that you see right there on Spotify, and it's got 28,000 streams. You will say, well, that's not enough. That's nothing, because Michael Jackson's got like over 1 million. Yeah, it's Michael Jackson. But for a guy from Canada that's actually doing music in his studio, I think that 28,000 streams is an achievement, and I'm proud of it. And that's one thing that Joe pushes. You need to be proud of your work. If I would make you listen to one of my first songs that I published on Spotify, you would say, and I do say when I listen to them, but it's part of my history. So let's have a listen, just a bit of Sing a Song. The guitars on that song is not Stuart, because I was a fresh member. It's actually my childhood guitar player friend, my best friend, if you want. Him and I have started playing music in 4th grade, and I'm 56 years old, so it's been a few years. So my good friend Gilder actually did the guitars, and the saxophone on all my songs is my wife Chantal. And let's have a listen. the community, I'm known for the BGV, like background vocal. I'm the background vocal guy. So if I go a little bit forward, you'll hear that I do a lot of background vocals.
Emotions will get much stronger. Sing a song.
That's my wife. So to answer your question, is it possible to make music in your studio? Absolutely. Do you need help? I did. So maybe you do. So do yourself a favor. If you are stuck and you're not moving on, join us. Be a member. In the description below, I've put up the link to become a VIP member and come join me make music together. That would be interesting. And when you go through my link, I'm affiliated with Home Studio Corner, and my website is Home Studio Logic. So Joe and I have an affiliate program together, and when you go through my link, it helps my channel, and it doesn't cost you extra money. But what you benefit is that you get inside a group of musicians that can help you, and you've got Joe on top that can answer questions, and you can also do one-on-ones with Joe. So you can buy some time and let him be one-on-one with you and let him push you to the limit. And while he's pushing us, we're having fun. It's seriously a good time to be part of the Home Studio Corner community, and I really recommend it. If you like content like this, subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.